Hey guys, Jake Tiesler here. Today I wanted to go over a topic that I wish I would have known before I purchased my 2015 Mustang GT. So a lot of times we get really focused in on one car and that's all you look at and you kind of forget about everything else. So what I wanted to do is just build a Mustang Premium, and then go over the price for it, and then show you an alternative option that a lot of people don't consider, which I didn't consider. And if you've never owned this car, if you've never owned anything but a Mustang and you haven't considered any other vehicles, it might be a good time just to consider it. It's interesting. Just stick with me. So I'm going to load this car up with the performance pack, the adaptive suspension, the adjustable exhaust. And so we're at about 50 grand here, okay? Let's look at the summary. I think it'll tell you everything. All the options. Performance pack, the suspension, the exhaust. Alright. And then any updates there. Okay. So we're at about 50 grand. Now you might be able to get them below MSRP. Not sure. Here's something I wanted to show you. So you can actually get a brand new 17 Corvette 1LT. I didn't know about these websites. I searched on the Corvette forums, and Corvette is the website that offers ships worldwide, nationwide, and basically they have super discounted prices. So the MSRP on this Corvette is $57,000. You pay $50,000, and they also offer on top of the $50,000. On top of the discount of $6,600 off the MSRP, they will offer you a $3,000 discount. So you're down at $46,000. So cheaper than the price of the Mustang. Now I know maybe you guys aren't in the market for a Corvette, but I was just letting you know because I didn't really even consider this car. So if if you're like me and you get fixated on one thing and you don't realize that you could get a new Corvette for the same price, and it's a totally different style car and everything else. And this is a 1LT, just to let you know, with a manual transmission, no performance pack or anything like that, but just a heads up. And the other website that sells them for super cheap is macmulkincorvette.com, and these are, you can just browse around the website, but they have the same prices, extremely competitive. Here's the ones for sale for $46,900. That includes the loyalty program. I think it's like if you have a Corvette in the family, they'll give you an extra $3,000 off or something like that. I haven't really looked into it that much. And then the last option is if you go on Car Gurus, there's a lot of, I ran a search for 14 through 18 nationwide, under $40,000, and there are 25 listings for C7 Corvettes under the price of $40,000. So I just wanted to let you know that also, that you can get a C7 Corvette on the used market let's check this one out. Let me just make sure these aren't damaged titles, no accidents, no issues on the title, and this is 2 owners. This has got 35,000 miles, and we're looking at it's a Z51 package, which is the performance package for the Corvette, and it's a 2LT. So they go 1LT, 2LT, 3LT, and pretty desirable vehicle if you're into sports cars, V8 sports cars, muscle cars. So just letting you know that there are some other options out there, and maybe you're not into Corvettes at all, but something to consider if you're going to shell out $45,000, $55,000 for a new Mustang. You could save $15,000, maybe $20,000 to get a used Corvette, or you could buy a brand new Corvette for about the same price. So anyways, guys, have a good time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like, and let me know if you would never buy a Corvette and why, or if you think that that's an option that you haven't considered before. Thanks a lot.